Hello, my name is Chris Lawson, and I've been at St James's since 2004, when my wife and I were married there. My family were my mother believed. Yes, she was. Didn't go to church much. We didn't go to church a lot, and but I did have an idea that God. I understood that, and it was rather like history, architecture. I liked all that. It was how you were brought up. Anyway, let's move forward to my life. Got married, and then my marriage sort of fell apart at the end of the 1995. And I went to church. I thought, well, I'll go to church. And I looked at Christians and I thought, I don't really actually want to become a Christian, because I would change. I would be a different person. I would be rather like those smokers who spent their whole life smoking. They come in one day and said, I've stopped smoking, and therefore I don't want to have anybody around me who smokes because it's disgusting, and please leave my house. And they go, excuse me, you just spent your whole life smoking and now you're going to tell us we can't do it. And I suppose it wasn't, I didn't want to change. I didn't want to become, I would get God, I would get religion, and then start smashing people's doors down and saying, I've found the Lord. But it's not me. I mean, other people can, but it's me. I feel I didn't want to change. Anyway, I went to the church, and then at the back of the church there was a notice which said Alpha course. Now, I'd heard about Alpha. I thought, okay, let's put my name down. And one of the interesting things about it, people said, oh yes, there's a man here, there's lots of people. Chris Lawson. Does anybody know Chris Lawson? He's joined his Alpha course. Do you know him? Anyway, I turned up in the first couple of weeks. Very nice, very interesting, until the third week of the Alpha course. And it was, we looked at the picture by Holman Hunt, Christ at the door with the light of the world. Now, I like art. I love drawing. I like art. So pictures, therefore, have more of a resonance to me, more than words. And when the painting was painted, pre-Raphaelite by Holman Hunt, somebody went to the artist and said, why is there no handle on the outside of the door? And he said, well, of course, the handle's on the inside. I don't remember, many years ago, there was an advert for cider, where they had these cider glasses, I think, on the bar, and then these arrows fired into the bar. And it was rather like that with me. I felt it's as simple as that. I was struck down. Literally, I could hardly speak. I could not believe what I'd just heard. I went back home, and I was, the marriage was failing, and I really said, I prayed and I said, I can't take any more, Lord. I cannot take any more. I really don't know what to do. And at that moment, I felt a weight lifted off me. It was a physical, literally, it was so, I felt it. And it was extraordinary. It doesn't change your life. You still have to go through the disaster, the marriage, the failures, the problems, the separations, the rechanging your life. That doesn't change. That's going to happen anyway. But at the back of this, there was always that, you're not alone. And I thought, well, that's it. You've become a Christian. But of course you haven't. You have just started. This is the first stage of your journey, which is the most wonderful stage. Anyway, that's really how I became a Christian. And I remember the date, and it's extraordinary. I just wrote it down because it was such a thing. And a few other things have happened to me rather like that. But as they say, those are other stories. But anyway, thank you very much for looking. Bye-bye.